Hello, Prince.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
This media rounds is not easy for them.
Prince, you look
Hello,
tired.
Prince.
Smile for me
Hi.
small now. Smile. We're waiting
Yes,
for you.
I know you're tired. I know you're really tired. But you have to give me that smiling face so I
Network.
always see
You
in
look
the
tired.
house. I need it on my life for Biko.
This media rounds
So
is
it
not
doesn't
easy
it
for
doesn't
them.
it doesn't spoil my mood because I know you
Hello,
guys will be
Prince.
stressed
Hi.
You,
out and
you
I don't
can
want both of you
definitely say
guys
that again.
going for long
So
Yes,
trips to the
I know
other
you're
and
tired. I
everything.
know you're really
I'm
tired.
very,
First of
very,
all,
very tired.
But you have to give me that
me
smiling face so I always
personally,
see in
I'm
the
going to miss your
house.
dancing
I
step
need
on
it on my life
Saturday.
for Biko. So it doesn't
Oh,
it doesn't it
So
doesn't
so so
spoil my mood
just
because I know
to
you guys
tell
will
me
be stressed
now,
out
now that you're out
and
of
I
the
really
house,
feel for
I
you
know
guys
you must have asked this
going
question
from
one
one
million
place to
times.
the
This is
other and
my life
everything.
and I want
First
to get
of
my own
all,
afresh.
me
So what
personally,
will
I'm
you
going to
miss
miss your
more
dancing
about
step on
leaving this
Saturday.
house?
So just so tell me now that you're out of the house, I know you must have asked this question 1 million times. But this is my life, and I want to hear my own afresh. So what will you miss more about it?
uh, we were really, really fun and challenging times. We're having fun. You're pressured. We're doing a lot
The
at the same
volume.
time. Amazing these times for sure. And it's not every day that
Yeah.
you have the opportunity to those parties. And I definitely
So
Big Brothers.
I noticed that when in the
There's
house,
this thing
you
about Big Brother's
Neo
voice that it just keeps you tuned.
started this
Yeah,
Durag thing,
it
and
sounds
all of a
different
sudden
when
on social media we see all
Mhm.
the boys wearing
you're in the
that.
house.
I mean,
Yeah.
like it's been there for a while,
I
but
miss Big Brother's voice,
even
and I miss
after
the
like
house.
after like the second week of Bbnaija, one of my staff now
So
came to office. They forgot that
I
he's
noticed
coming
that
to
we were
work.
in
They
the
now call. I'm
house.
like, what's your
You,
old?
Neo,
Now said that
started this
that
Iraq
Prince
thing, and
and
all of a sudden on social media we
Prince
see
and
all the
Neo.
boys
So,
wearing
but I said, when you're coming to
that.
the
You
office, you're
know,
not going
I mean, like
to
it's been there for
party
a while,
or
but
going to hang out with your
Yeah,
friends.
even
He
after
just said
like
that.
after like the second
He
week
just said
of
that
like one of my
they
staff
said that
now
he wore
came
it
to office. He forgot
just
that
to
he's
check
coming
the
to
job,
work. He
and
now
he
wore.
just
I'm like,
forgot
what's
and
your
just
whole?
started coming to work
He
in
now
the
said
car.
that
So
ah
now
that
let's talk
Prince
about your
and
fashion
you.
sense. I
So
noticed
but
that
I said, when you're coming to the
like you
office, you're
guys
not
started the
going
trend in the
to
house,
party
even though
or
it's been there,
going to hang
but
out with your friends.
a
He
lot of
just
the
said
a lot
that
of the young
he just said
a lot
that
of
he
young
just
people in my
they
office,
said that he wore it
the
just to
Durag
check
thing, was it
work
like
and he
it's
just
always
forgot
been
and
part
just
of your
started coming to work
personality
like that.
or it's part of your
So
I mean like your fashion
now let's talk about your fashion sense. I noticed that
package to the house?
like you guys started the trend in the house, even though it's been there, but a lot of the young, like just said what happened in my office. The direct thing, was it like it's always been part of your personality or was part of your I mean like your
Yeah.
fashion package to the house?
I've been wearing Durax for the longest time. I've been wearing Durax for because I grew up being a fan of 50 Cent, and I think he was the foremost person that I saw wearing Durax. So
Yeah.
I've been wearing them for a long time. But I didn't. I used to wear them just to stay in the house and chill. Just wear clothes and stay in the house. And I think inside of the house, when I got into the Big Brother house, it now showed people that you could actually wear durags with different kind of clothing. Because I wore durags with suits, I wore it with drags, and it made sense. It came out well. So for that, I'm someone that is very daring with fashion. I like to do different things. I wore a pink suit on my entry day
Even
and
on
all of
Twitter, you
that.
guys
That's
Bbnaija
because I love
lockdown
fashion,
hashtag.
and
They
I
are
believe
they're
that you can
selling it.
tweak it in
I have
different
one
ways that
follower. I'm
hasn't
like,
been done
what's
before.
going
It's
on
ever
here?
evolved.
So this is what
So
Prince
yeah,
and
it's
Neo has caused in the house.
I didn't expect the whole drag thing to blow up like this. It's just stuff I know I just
Even
like
on
doing.
even on Twitter, when you
Now,
guys Bbnaija
when you guys in
lockdown
the house, because
hashtag,
this, I
they
mean,
are
I
dead
know
selling it.
some
I
of the
have
things
all
I'm
colors.
asking
I'm
you
like,
guys,
what's going on
questions I've
here?
been asked before, but
So
this
this
is
is what
my
Prince
life
and
and
Neo has
I want
caused
to
in
hear
the
my own
house.
fresh.
I
You
mean,
guys
it's a
were in
good
the
thing to see
house,
that you have that kind of influence on people. It's
I mean, you
actually
had
good that
friends
it
like,
feels
you
good.
had some female friends.
Okay. Now,
like the Tolani
while we're in the
badge,
house, because I mean, I
I mean,
know
some of
some of the things I'm asking you
when they
guys,
when we watch the
because I've
program,
been asked before,
we
but this
always
is
see the
my life,
comments on
and I want to hear my own afresh.
on
While
the
you were in the
TV
house,
screen and be like, ah no,
I mean, you had friends
tell me
like
the day
you
that
had some
you
female
and Tolani
friends,
were talking about your
like
relationship
Tolani
and how she
Badge.
was trying to say
I
that
mean,
don't
some of
I mean, you
when
have to let me know
when we
what's
watch
now
the
with
program,
Tony
we
or
always see the
Nengi or
comments
what,
on
Yeah.
so this thing came out
comments on
social
our
media.
TV screen and be like,
A
no,
woman that was going in a
you know,
long list
I'm
that
trying the day that
like trying
you
to say
and
that
Tolani were
what
talking
would the
about
list
your
I
relationship
mean
and
like
how
did
she
you let me
was
not
trying to
even go
say
to
that,
that.
look,
Did
I
you
don't,
think that she was
what I mean, you have to let me know what you have with
she was a bit
Matoni
too
or Nengi or
possessive
what, you know,
and
like.
I'm like because
So this thing came
somehow
out on social
you
media.
slow down the friendship about
A
Tony
woman that was
and
going with a long list that's like trying to that, oh, see what the list. I mean, like, did you? Let me not even go to that. Did you think that she was a bit too possessive? And I'm like, because somehow you slow down your friendship with Tony and okay,
Uh, okay. I don't think she was being overly possessive. Yeah,
yeah,
because I try to put myself in her shoes. If you like somebody, you like to know where you stand with the person. You know, and as at that time, it looked as if that I was in a relationship with three of them simultaneously. Although that was what it was, I was just trying to
yeah,
get all of them to see who I um most compatible with. You guess so. I guess she was just trying to know, okay, what is going on? Tell me, if you are for me, please. You don't have to be some kind of way with these other people. And I'm very sure that every other person out there would probably want to do the same thing if they were in her shoes. So I definitely
yeah.
understood where she was coming from, and I tried to um, salvage the situation because I didn't want her to feel some kind of way or to feel
Yeah, but a lot of times she complained that
feel
you never
like
showed her emotions.
I take
You're
her
not
for granted.
don't
yeah.
like
I wasn't
you're
going
not
to
like all over
be
her.
enemies
You're
with
like you don't show
the
emotions.
other
You're
parties
always
involved,
like keep it
but
to
I
yourself.
had to,
You know.
address some boundaries and all of that.
Yeah, but a lot of times she complained that you never show her emotions. You're not, you don't, you're not like all over her. You know, like you don't show emotions. You're always like keeping to yourself. You know,
That was because I would say it was caused by the disparities between the both of us, and especially when it has to do with how we express our feelings. She's more of an open person, likes PDA, likes being touchy, and all of that, and I'm more reserved with that when it comes to that. I Because of the fact that I'm a shy person.
Okay.
When you take away the camera, I'm very shy. If you see me on and I see you first, I would want to take off.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that
Somebody
was
said don't
just
forget
it.
that it's a prince.
That
It's
was just
probably
why she felt like, oh, I wasn't
protective.
showing her enough emotion. But
People
like
okay,
I
just said
said,
that don't forget that
I
it's a
tried
prince,
to,
so it's probably trying to be
do
classy
my
with the
best
way
to
he
make her
displays
feel the feelings I had for her in the house.
emotional,
So yeah.
So towards the end of the
okay.
house
Yes,
when
somebody said don't forget that he's a
before you
prince.
left the
He's
house,
probably
you and Dora became very
protecting.
close, and
Yeah, you might just say that. Don't forget that he's a
it was a bit
prince, so
confusing
he's
for
probably
some
trying
of
to
your
be
fans
classy
out
with the
there
way he
on
displays his
Twitter, because I'm always on Twitter and
emotional,
just full of
you know.
everything that
So,
comment is on
towards the
social
end of the
media.
house where you were,
So
before you left the house, you and Dora became very close,
could we say? I
and
mean, like, I want to hear from you now. Was it like
it was a
this
bit confusing for some of your fans out
sisterly
there
and brotherly
on
thing,
Twitter, because
or
I'm always on Twitter,
something is
and
beginning
I
to
just follow up everything that the
develop
commentaries on
between you
social
guys?
media. So, could we say? I mean,
Yeah,
could we? I mean, like, I
that's why
want to hear
I
from
didn't
you
watch
now.
the other
Was it like
interviews deliberately
this
because I want to ask mine separately.
sisterly and brotherly thing, or something is beginning to develop between you guys?
I've definitely said it over and over. I even said it
Yeah,
on stage.
that's why I didn't watch the other interviews deliberately because I want
Yeah,
to ask mine separately.
I said it on stage because for me, I see Dora like my sister. And I told her even in the house that I see her like my sister. She's someone that I connect to on that level, and I believe that it transcends whatever kind of sheep per se that we would have been boxed
True,
into.
very true.
You know, being on that level where I can be your brother, I can be your sister, and that's forever, because relationships can break up. But when you take somebody, you can break up, and the both of you might never talk to each other anymore.
You know,
But
Very true.
back in my
brothers
household, I
and
noticed
sisters
that
fight and
anytime
make up, and they just keep
that
going
we are up
because
for
you can't kill your
eviction,
brother
I mean,
and all of that.
you are in the dire
So you
situation
can't.
to
So
nominate
that's
someone for
the
eviction.
way
It's
I
always
am with
this
her. I love
Nengi
her that way, and
and
I'm very glad
Ozol,
that I came
Nengi
out,
and
and my
Ozol.
family love her that way as
So,
well.
I mean,
Um, back in the house
why
too,
the
I
two of them
noticed
all
that
the time?
every time that you are up for eviction, I mean, you are in the dire situation to nominate someone for eviction. It's always this Nengi and Ozo. So, I mean, why the two of them every
Yeah,
time?
yeah,
For me, that's
yeah.
because
I thought so too.
I saw both of them as people who are. It wasn't anything personal. First of all, let me just put that out there. It wasn't ever personal. It was just they were not the
Yeah,
closest people to
together.
me
Yeah,
as at the
Yeah,
time I
yeah, I thought so too.
hear when I said it's nothing personal. It's just that right now this person is the least close person to me in the house, and also with the
Yeah,
fact that
the games. Yeah,
it's a game, and I thought okay, it would be two strong housemates on this end.
see your fans.
Um,
They say that you must marry Dorothy. Can you see on the screen? They want to match make you and Dorothy
with
by fire by
that,
force.
one of the ways to win the game is
These fans are so funny. Oh my god. You guys want to marry Prince. You want to marry him
see
by
your
fire
fans.
by force with
They're
Dorothy.
saying that you must marry Dorothy. Can you see on the screen?
so.
Oh, my network
They
is
want to match
actually.
make you and Dorothy.
They say you must marry Dorothy. Then you can't escape it. So, Prince, apart from Dorothy, who do you miss more right now in the house? Ah, do you guys hear? Did you guys say, come on, help me pay the bride price? Sorry. Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you go back to what you just said, your response? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, I saw you guys are just cruising with your housemates all the time. I saw that a lot. Okay, before Erica's disqualification, I remember that night that she was throwing tantrums and you tried to pacify her. Then she came after you and said that you're not loyal. Um, did you at any point, because I noticed that even when they were in the house, there was a night that she and Kid had a fight. It was you and Kitty that were awake that night, and you tried to pacify her. And somehow, I mean, for me, I just feel that you were like, also you cared about her genuinely, and maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. Just as I'm feeling personal as you, that you really cared about Erica, and probably saw that you don't want her to be hurt. Something. Two things that I noticed in that house. Two things that I noticed. There was a time that Biggie went away for 3 days, and you guys were doing your diary sessions to each other. Then one of the questions she threw at you, she threw at you that you had to reply her was, I think she was, who do you think in the house the relationship is going to go beyond where it is, or I don't know, might not end up nice. And you told her to look up to her face, and you told her that. Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah. That night that you guys, yeah, did you get the question I was trying to, that was coming to? Did you get my drift? Yeah. When you told her that the relationship with she and Kid is not genuine, is not going anywhere. Did you was it like you wanted her to focus on her game, or
it's not genuine. It's
that
not.
that's what you actually
It's not going anywhere.
when you said that to her?
Did you? Was it like you wanted her to focus on her game, or really? That's what you actually really noticed when you said that to her.
Are you guys
First of
listening to
all,
him
I
now?
didn't
Because
say
he's
that
clearing
the
that part
relationship
out right now.
wasn't
Because when
genuine.
that thing happened,
Let me clear
well,
that
I'm always
first.
on
I
Twitter. I
didn't
just
say
follow
that.
I
What I
follow
meant,
what people, because
my
people always
because the question
misinterpret
very vivid.
what you guys always say in the house. You know.
Are you guys
So
What you
listening to him now? Because he's clearing that part out right now. Because when that thing happens, well, I'm always on Twitter. I just follow what is, I follow what people, because
yeah
people always misinterpret what you guys always say in the house, you know. So I'm listening.
how would do I if I had the opportunity would I like to end? And I was like, Erica's and Kid, and my read
yeah.
with their personalities, and I care about both of them, even though I wasn't so close to Kid while in the house.
Yeah.
But at the time, I cared about Erica the most, and I saw her like a sister as well, you know. So the thing was, 2 days before that, we were having this conversation and we are asking, okay, so what's up with you and Kid and all of that, and she said that, oh, they didn't put any title on their relationship or whatever they were doing. They were just having fun because put her mind into it, and they put a title that is going to end on tears for one of them, and she knows that that one person is her. You get, and I've heard kids say over and over that he's not emotional like that, and he doesn't want any relationships. But I know Erica, and I
Yeah.
know the fact that she's very emotional, and at some point she's going to want something, and Kid would not be willing to give. So that was exactly what she meant by,
Yeah.
by the fact that she was going to end in tears. She would be in pains, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to see a friend in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
You get, if I had an opportunity to, end it before it happens, I would try. I would do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay, guys, have you
exactly
heard
what
him
I
now?
was trying to
And
do.
stop carrying
It didn't
on
mean that I had any spite or I
Now,
didn't want them to be
since you're
together.
not, have you
I
spoken
just
to
didn't
her? Have you
want it to
seen
get
her
to that
or
point
spoken to
where
her?
someone's going to get hurt.
Thought, yeah. Okay, guys, have you heard it now? And stop carrying wrong stories and misinterpretation. Now, since you're out of the house, have you spoken to her? Have you seen her or spoken to her?
Yeah. I've spoken to Erica. I was really worried about her in the house after she left, and when I came out of the house, I know one of the things I asked immediately to the crew was, "How is Erica? Is she okay?" They assured me that she was okay. So conversation yesterday night, and she assured me she's
Yeah,
fine,
we
and I'm
can't
very
wait to
happy that
see
she's
you and
receiving all the
Erica
love
in
and
the movie,
care
because I
that
know
she
you're a very good
needs.
actor.
There are a
And
couple of
when you were
things
in the
that we
house,
spoke about as well,
you really,
and shout out to the airlights for taking care
yeah,
of her. Yeah, they are really
yeah.
doing
And so
amazing.
I'm going to go
Yeah, we
to
can't
your
wait to see
acting
you and
skills.
Erica
You
in the movie.
were you were
In
a
the
very
movie,
good
because I
actor
know
in
you're a
the
very good
house.
actor. And when you were in the house,
There was
We
network
definitely
you,
issue.
have plans to do that. We
So
definitely have plans
yeah,
to do
are we hoping to see you
yeah. So I'm going to go. I'm
in
going
our
to go
movies?
to your acting skills. You are
We need to
a
see
very
more of
brilliant
you
actor
in
in the
our
house.
movies.
So his network
Thank you very
is.
much.
So are we hoping to see you in our movies? We need to see more of you in our
Did you
movies.
say is there? Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to working with really great movie producers, and acting in very, very great, because I believe in the potential that Nollywood can excel and even catch up to Hollywood, because with the little budget that we have, we are still making amazing movies.
Okay.
So I'm all
I'm
about
gonna
what I
say
can give to the
something
industry, not
again
even what I
about.
can get
I
from
remember
the
when
industry.
Praise left,
I want to
you really
be
cried.
someone that will be remembered
You
as
really
one of the
felt
greatest
so
actors
bad,
that
and
ever came out
your
from
tears also made me so
Nigeria.
cry.
So
And I
yeah.
know you cried too because
Okay.
I have a
Um,
friend of mine that is a fan
I'm
of
going to
you
say
and Praise.
something again
So
about.
since you're
I
out of the
remember
house,
when
let me
Praise
open to
left,
Praise. You
you
guys
really cried.
spoke.
You really felt so bad, and your tears also made some people that I know cry too because there's a friend of mine that is a fan of you and Praise. So since you're out of the house, have you spoken to Praise? Have you guys
Yeah,
spoke?
yeah. He was one of the people that he even I think Prince was already in contact with my siblings because it was when I came out the first when I met my elder brother. My elder brother was like, "Oh, someone wants to talk to you," and he called somebody on the video call, and it was
Okay.
Praise. Then, as at that
I
time, I
actually have
hadn't
some
even gotten,
questions that
I wasn't even with my
some of
phone.
your fans
It was
really
Praise,
sent
and
to
we're
me
just screaming on the
about you, which
phone
I actually
and
jotted down
everything. So
because there
yeah,
were
I've
some times
spoken
when you
with
tried
him. I
to
was even talking with him
raise
not too
questions
long
out of
ago.
the
So
screen
we're
that made
cool.
you talk. And
Okay.
someone actually said that
I actually have some
in the
questions
house
that
that you looked. I
some
mean,
of your
like
fans
everything
or
you did
people
was like
sent to me
you looked so
about
good
you, which I actually jotted down because
that you know you're
sometimes when you
egoist,
try
especially
to
maybe
read
passing
these questions
one of
out
the
on the
reasons
screen
why
might be a
you're
bit
like
tough.
that. And secondly,
And
you know you
someone
also
actually
won a
said
pageant
that
before Mr. Nigeria pageant.
in the house that
That
you
I
look.
mean,
I mean, like everything
you
you
did.
did
I mean,
was like
those
you
two
look so groomed
aspects of your life, is that the reason why
that
you
they know
are
you're a
where you
prince,
are, or
especially maybe partially
just you?
one of the reasons why you're like that. And secondly, you also won a pageant before Mr. Nigeria pageant. That I mean, you did. I mean, those two aspects of your life, is that the reason why you are the way you are, or it's just you?
I would like to attribute it first of all to God and my parents because I feel like my parents they helped instill all of this attributes in me. They taught me everything that I know and helped me to be the man that I am today. My family tried as much as possible to bring us all up in the right light. My dad taught us a lot
Okay.
and they helped me
Please,
to
you
be
know
who
that
I
every
am.
Sunday all the ladies
And
are
also
waiting for you to make their hair every Sunday.
my personal
Can you hear me? I mean,
characteristics,
every Sunday
and
before the
things I've
audition, all
Okay.
the ladies are
Prince, you know
waiting.
that every Sunday all
Sorry,
the ladies
sorry, darling.
are waiting for you to
You've
make their
passed
hair
Tolani's bad
every Sunday.
segments. Maybe you came in late on the live. I
what?
asked him about Tolani, but
You
I
hear
don't
me? I
back to
mean, every
Tolani's live.
Sunday before
We're
the
moving forward.
audition,
So every Sunday,
all
all the
the
ladies are
ladies
waiting for
are
you to do their hair.
waiting. Sorry, darling.
I need to know
You've
how
passed
a man.
Tolani's
I
bad
need to know how a man
segment. Maybe
is
you came
so
in late on the
good
live. I
at.
asked him
I
about
mean, I know
Tolani,
men
but
do
I
women's
missed back
hair,
to Tolani back.
but did you?
We're
I
moving
mean, like,
forward.
did you go
So
for
every
training or what?
Sunday,
I need to tell me
all the
my
ladies
life.
are
The
waiting
last
for
thing
you to
has
do their hair.
been in my head to ask you
I need
about
I,
that.
I need to know how a man. I need to know how a man is so good at. I mean, I know men do women's hair, but did you? I mean, like, did you go for training or what? I need you to tell me on my life because that thing has been in my head to ask you about that.
Yeah, yeah, I actually did, and this was in 2012. I didn't get stay in the house doing nothing. So I was bored and I was like, what would I do? Because I like just on my phone, chatting with my friends. I'm reading some article or I'm studying something on the internet just for the fun of it, not because I want to use it. So as at that time, I just wanted to, what was I going to learn to keep me busy? Hairdressing, because it's just something that people is meant for girls. And I learned it, worked there for a year. I didn't get paid for it. I just worked there for a year
So
and
that
learned
means you
how to
probably still have
make
plans
hair.
to also open your
And
salon
after
like
that,
you
I got
told the
admission
people
the
on
next year,
Sunday.
thanks to God. And I never used that skill of house.
So that means you probably still have plans to also open your salon like you told it before on Sunday.
Well, the funny thing is, I never thought of using that delving into anything salon business up until now because I've seen it's like
Okay.
we're going to make plenty money
Don't
from
mind
it.
them. They
So
want
we'll
they're
go
complaining that
for it. We'll
they want me to
definitely
ask you questions that will
see a
cause trouble
salon
there,
from
so
it.
they can start attacking you, dragging you on social media. I told you guys that my life is not about causing trouble for any of the housemates. If you're not okay with my life, please you can sign
Okay.
out.
Don't mind them. They want
I'm not talking to
they're
this guy. I'm
complaining that I'm
pleasing with
not.
them. I'm just
They
having
want me
fun
to
with
ask a
them.
question
I'm
that will
not
cause trouble. That so they
asking
go and
anybody
start
question
attacking me,
that will
dragging
make
me on social
anybody go and
media.
drag them.
I told you guys
Because
that
you
my life
guys
is not
always have a
about
way of
causing
misquoting this
trouble for any of the
housemates. Go
housemates. If you're
online
not
and
okay with
twist
my
what they say
life,
upside
please,
down.
you can sign
I
out.
don't have. I'm not looking
Biko,
for.
I'm not.
I'm not looking for
I'm
followers
not talking to
on
this
my
guy. I'm
page.
cruising with them. I'm just
I'm not
having
doing
fun with them.
anything
I'm not
because I want to get you
asking
guys to
anybody any
follow me or
question that will
whatever.
make anybody go
It's
and
my
drag
life.
them.
I
Because
asked
you
you what I
guys
want to
always have
ask
a way
you.
of
If you're
misquoting
bored of
these
my
housemates.
question,
Go
please
online and twist what they
pack
say
and
upside
go.
down.
Just sign
I
out,
don't
please.
have. I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
looking
You
for.
can't tell me
I'm
what
not
to
looking for
ask you. If
followers
you
on
want
my
to ask me any,
page.
if you
I'm
want
not
to,
doing
if you want
anything because
to
I
hear
want
me
to get
talk
you guys
anyhow
to
about any
follow me or
housemate,
whatever. It's
please
my
go to
life. I asked him what I
maybe
want to
Instagram
ask
like
him.
that. Go
If
to
you're bored with my
go to
question,
other
please pack
whatever. But my
and go.
platform is not
Just sign out,
supporting
please.
or
I'm
promoting
sorry.
negativity.
You can't tell me what
I'm
to ask
sorry
Chris.
about
You
that.
want to
Okay.
ask him any.
I've asked him
You want
about
to.
Tolani
If you
Badge.
want to
Now
hear
I'm
him
talking
talk
about
anyhow
Prince's
about any
life
housemate,
outside the house.
please go
That's where we are right
to
now.
maybe
So
Instagram
Prince,
Nigeria.
now
Go
that you're out
go
of the
to
house,
another
have you started? I mean, do you have any?
whatever. But my platform is not
I'm sure by
supporting
now
or
you must have
promoting
started your
negativity.
plans or
I'm
your
sorry about
networking or
that.
whatever.
Okay.
What
I've
are
asked him
your
about
fans
Tolani
expecting
Badge.
to hear from
Now
you?
I'm talking about Prince's life
Um,
outside the house.
first,
That's where we are right now.
like what do you
So
think
Prince,
we
now that you're out of the
waiting to
house,
see
have you
you? I mean,
started? I mean,
what
do you
are
have
we expecting
any?
to hear from you, or you're still
I'm
gonna
sure by
take your
now you must
time,
have started
relax
your plans or
after
your
the house?
networking or whatever. What are your fans expecting to hear from you first? Like, what do
Hello,
you
can you
think
hear me?
we waiting to see
Yeah.
you? I mean, what are we expecting to hear from you? Or you're still going to take your time, relax after the house?
Yeah. Somebody said, please ask him why is he
Hello,
so
can you
cute?
hear me?
Hello,
Please, he
can you
said,
hear
why are you
me?
so cute?
You said
Yeah.
you saw that's a gradual process.
They said, why are you so cute?
Everything is a gradual
Yeah.
process. We take every day one after the other.
Somebody said,
Right
please
now, I'm still
ask him
trying
why
to
is he
deal
so
with all
cute?
this.
Please, he said, why are you so cute? They said, why are you so cute?
It's God and my
So,
mom. So
yeah, I can hear you very well.
Huh?
Yeah.
so to answer your
So,
question, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay. So to answer your question, I'm still trying to deal with the whole
Yeah.
media around.
Please,
Definitely my
I'm going to
team
be
and I were
interrupting you.
applying
They say
different
your lips
things.
are
We're
enticing.
still putting everything.
They say your lips are enticing. It's your
On the
fans.
table. But you guys would
It's not my network, but it's this network.
Please, I'm going to be interrupting you. They say your lips are enticing.
No,
They say
no,
your
not
lips are
skin. Whatever you call
enticing.
yourself.
It's your fans.
Yes, I know you're happy of Prince, but you
It's not
cannot
my
force me
network,
to
oh, it's
ask
this
you a
network.
question I don't think
and
I
your
want
end.
to ask him because you guys have a way of going to twist
Hello,
what they say
can you hear
on
me?
their interviews just to
No,
cause controversy
Norosky,
for
whatever you
them.
call yourself.
So media rumor is not about
Yes,
negativity.
I know you're
I'm
happy of
saying this
Prince,
all over
but
and
you
over
cannot
again.
force
You
me to
cannot
ask me a
tell me what to
question I
ask
don't think
Prince, okay?
I want to ask him
So
because
it's
you
either
guys
you
have a way of going to
live my
twist
life
what they say
and
on their
just
interviews
bear with
just
me
to
the way I
cause
want to handle my
controversy for
thing,
them.
okay?
So media rumor is not about
Please, sorry, Jerry.
negativity.
These
I'm
people
saying
that
this
they're
all
looking
over
what
and
I'll
over
ask you
again.
now that
You
you go
cannot
and say it now.
tell me what to ask,
They go and
please.
twist it
Okay?
upside down and start
So
dragging you
it's either
on
you
Twitter.
live
That's
my
what they're looking
life
for. I
and
asked him
just bear with me
about
the way I
enough
want to
about the
handle my thing.
housemates. Now I'm
Okay?
looking at his future, what he's planning
Please,
to do,
sorry,
and
Jerry. These people
what we're
they are
expecting
looking
from
what I will ask you
Prince.
Yeah.
now that you go and say it now.
Please,
They
I'm
go and
listening,
twist it
Jerry.
upside down and start dragging you
Please,
on Twitter. That's what they're looking for. I've asked him about enough about the housemates. Now I'm looking at his future, what he's planning to do, and what we are expecting from Prince. Okay, please, I'm listening, Jerry.
Thank you.
Please, yeah.
So Prince,
Yeah,
are
so
we expecting a clothing line from
like I was
you? You
saying,
know you're a fashionista.
my team and I were still planning everything to happen overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Prince, are we expecting a clothing line from you? You know, you're a fashionista.
Yes, we know by the special grace of God.
Process. So
Yeah.
in
Prince,
due
I
time
know,
we'll
I'm
let
actually
we'll read
you know
everything
you have a very
one
good dress
after the
sense.
other because we
Everything
have
you
like
wear
a
in the
long
house
list
always
of the
sits
things
well
that
on
we're
you,
supposed.
whether it's
And
casual, whether it's
whenever I
party
want to do
wear.
something,
So,
I
do
Yes,
you
we
have
know by the
plans
grace,
for
by the
what
sequence.
you're
I
special
going to
grace
do
of
in
God.
right.
your
So I don't want to rush into anything and then
Prince,
it just
I'm
happen
particularly
and
concerned
feel
about you have a very good dress
trickle out like
sense. Everything you wear in the house always sits well on you, whether it's
thank
casual,
you.
whether it's a party wear. So, do you have plans to also go into that direction, like like having
So
Particularly
let's
concerned about
read
you
everything
have a very
one
good dress
after the
sense.
other because we have
Everything you
like
wear
a
in the
long
house
list
always
of the
sits
things
well
that
on
we're
you,
supposed to.
whether it's
And
casual, whether it's a party
whenever I
wear.
want to do something,
So, do
yes,
you
I
have
love to
plans to
take
by
my
the
also
time
go
special
to
into
grace
that
do
of
it
God.
direction,
right.
like
So I don't want to rush into anything and then
Prince,
it just
I'm
happen
particularly
and
concerned
feel
about you have a very good dress
trickle out
sense.
like
Everything you wear in the house always sits well on you, whether it's casual,
thank you.
whether it's a party wear. So, do you have plans to also go into that direction, like like having your own clothing line or something?
Yes, I actually had my line that I was running before I came to the house, but now I intend to repackage
okay.
it and
So I
relaunch
just
it to
one of your fans
people
was
so that
asking
they
that question,
see
she
it.
was like
You
asking that
know,
several people
so yes, you
on the
can
section and asked
me
about his
share
clothing
my
line.
fashion enthusiasm
See,
with the
he
world.
says, stop pretending, madam. I'm not pretending. I've seen a lot
Okay.
of. I'm not
So
going to
I
ask you
just
questions
one of
because you
your
guys are so
fans was
horrible. I'm
asking that
sorry to
question. She
say.
was like, she's
Some of you are
asking that
just
several
here
on
to
the comment
capture
section and
and go and
asking
misinterpret
about this clothing
things
line.
they've been saying. I mean, I've been on social
See,
media
they
since they
say
came out.
stop
So
pretending,
many
madam.
lies,
I'm not
so many
pretending.
things you guys are trying
I've
to.
seen a lot
So
of.
you
I'm not
can't
going
come
to
and
ask
tell
you
me in my
questions because
house
you guys are so
how to cook my
horrible. I'm
house.
sorry
Not
to say.
possible. I
Some of
don't
you are
want to
just
know that.
here
I don't want to know where you're
to
coming from.
capture
If you
and go
don't
and
like what I'm asking,
misinterpret
please leave
the
my
things
life.
they've been saying.
Simple.
I mean, I've been
Please is
on
answering
social
me.
media
That's
since
what's
it came out.
important and he's
So many
happy. And
lies,
that's what I
so
want to
many
do. I
things you
don't
guys are
want
trying to.
you
So
guys
you
trying
can't
to
come and
go
tell
and
me my house,
lie
how to
against
live
them
my
and say,
house. Not
oh, my
possible.
life or
I
whatnot,
don't want to know
whatnot,
that. I don't want to know
whatever.
where you're coming from.
So Prince,
If you
darling,
don't like
let's
what I'm
continue
asking,
there and
please
leave all
leave
this
my life.
this food
Simple.
that I don't know
Prince is
how
answering
people are
me. That's
just in
what's
this life.
important,
They
and
just
he's
like
happy,
trouble.
and that's what I want to do. I don't want you
See,
guys
Prince,
try
they're
to
still
go
shipping you
and
and they're still shipping you and
lie against them and say, "Oh, my life or
Tolani
whatnot, whatnot or whatever." So, Prince, darling, let's
So
continue
Prince,
there and leave all
his
this food
network is
that I
really
don't
bad.
know how people are just in this life. They just like trouble.
Tolani fans are
See,
here.
Prince,
Oh,
they're still shipping
they are
you and
saying
they're
that
still shipping you
they are here to ship
you
you and
and
Tolani badge.
Tolani badge.
Can you please can
So,
you hear me?
Prince, his network is really bad.
Hello?
Tolani fans are here. Oh, they are saying that they are here to ship you and Tolani
So can you
badge.
guys hear what he's saying? I can't hear me anymore. I can't hear Prince anymore.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Prince, they say that you're tired though.
I mean
The Lord the Lord
the
loves
fire.
you.
I can hear you.
So
The
can you
fans
guys hear what
love.
he's saying? You
Yeah.
can't hear me
I'm
now.
going to
I
let
can't hear
Prince
Prince
go.
anymore.
Some
Hear
other
me.
time we might have a proper
Yeah.
interview, but I'm going to let it because he looks tired.
The
He
fans
says,
they all
I
love you.
don't
They
Please,
feel
they
love
say
very
that you're
you.
tired
unfortunate
though.
to have him in my life. I had to let him go. Prince, thank you
I
so
am
They love
actually
you,
much
they
tired. I've
love
had a
love
very
story.
long day.
for your
Yeah,
time
I'm going to
and
let Prince go.
we wish you all the best.
Some other time we
And
might have a proper interview,
you
but
are
I'm going to let
very
because he looks tired. His
peaceful man in the
face,
house.
and I don't want to be very unfair because I want to have him
You're
on
a
my
very
life.
peaceful
I
man in
have
the
to let
house,
him
and
go.
we pray that you
Prince,
continue
thank you
peaceful.
so
Don't
much
let anybody change who you
for
are.
your time,
Yes,
and
you know we need.
we wish
I
you
know
all
you
the
guys need the
best.
fans,
And
but we also have to be very careful.
you were a very
You're
peaceful man
someone
in
in
the
the
Very
house. I
much.
don't know
house.
what kind of word he wants among you guys,
You're a very
but
peaceful man in the house,
I know you
and
guys
we
are very
pray that you
smart.
continue being
So
peaceful. Don't let
somebody said, please wait.
anybody change who you
Please, I
are.
love
Or,
you.
yes, we
Please,
need.
so much
I
love
know
for you
I
in
know
the
you guys need
house.
the fans, but also have to be very careful. Some of those fans, I don't know
So
what
we have
kind
to
of
let
word they
Prince
want
go now.
among
Please,
you
thank
guys,
you
but
so much.
I know you
Thank
guys are
you.
very smart,
Thank you. Have
So
a lovely evening.
somebody
All
said,
right.
Prince, wait.
Bye. Bye.
Prince, I love you. Oh, Prince, so much love for you in the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kiddwaya.
So we have to let
All
Prince
right.
go now.
Thank you
Prince,
very
thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you very
Thank
much
Okay,
you.
Prince
for
is
Thank you.
having
gone
me.
now.
Have a lovely evening. All right.
Do you
Bye.
mind?
Bye.
Thanks for
Okay, Prince
staying
is
with us.
gone now.
This guys are just funny.
Do you mind?
I
How
told
are
you
you?
guys my life is not
Thanks
about
for
um,
staying with us. This guys are just fun.
who's saying that
I told you guys my life is not
I can
about
be in short, I'm not just rude, I can be very nasty. I can be very nasty.
who's saying
I
that
don't need
I am
any of
I
you to be
it's
on my
that I
life
can be
because you
so I'm
cannot
not
tell
just
me
rude,
what
I can be
questions to
very
ask.
nasty. I can be
Prince,
very
you don't have to
nasty.
be on my life.
And I
That's the
don't need
truth.
any of you to
Prince
be
is going to be
on my
doing a lot
life
of life
because you cannot tell
interviews.
me sit now.
So kids about to join us,
Okay.
guys. First, me, I like Kidwaya's dance, so his dance makes me laugh a lot.
So Kids about to join
Hello,
us,
Kitty.
guys. First, me, I like
Kiddwaya,
Kiwaya's dance.
report to
So
the
his
diary
dance
room.
makes me
You're
laugh
going
a
to miss
lot.
that. How are you?
Hello, Kitty.
Hey, good afternoon. Sorry, good evening.
Yeah,
How are
how
choice.
you
Kiddwaya, report to the diaries group.
I know you
Let
guys
me
have
see
been
that.
up and down, like
How are
Report to
you?
the
going for
diary. I'm
media
fantastic. How are you?
rounds, and you guys
Yeah, how are
are
you?
tired and
I'm great, thank
doing,
you. Honestly, I'm
I know
great.
you
Thank you
guys
very
have been
first
much.
of
up and
all,
down, like going
we're going
from
to
one place to the other,
let me start confessing
media
right now.
rounds and
We're going to
Mm-hmm.
miss you.
Yeah,
tired.
yeah, yeah,
Saturday
Please,
party, your dance and everything.
first
You
yeah.
of
dance.
all, we're going to
So
let me
kid,
start
kid,
confessing right
let's talk
now.
about your
We're going
dance.
to miss
Let's
you.
talk about your famous dance. Your
Saturday
famous
party, your
dance.
dance and everything, your dance. So kid, let's talk about your dance.
Okay, the network is bad. Kid is in the
Let's talk
building.
about your famous dance. Your famous
I wish you
dance.
can go to where there's light. It's so dark.
Oh God, the network is bad. Kid is in the building. I wish you can go to where there's light. It's so dark.
Okay, where kid is network seems bad. Zambia in the building. Thank you for joining
Okay, where
us.
Kiddy's network seems bad. Zambia in the
Yes, I'll
building.
tell him
Thank you
to
for
go to where
joining
there's
us.
light. Okay, I'll tell him to move.
Yes, I'll tell him to go to where there's light. Okay, I'll tell him to move.
Kid, kid, can I ask for a favor? Is it possible to move where there's light? Like where you are is so dark.
Kid, can I ask for a favor? Is it possible to move where there's light? Like where you are is so dark.
Kid is not dodging. Why would kid dodge?
Yeah,
He's
sure,
not
sure.
dodging.
Yeah, let me have the Wi-Fi.
He's not. Kid is not
Kid
dodging.
is
Kid
not
is a
Is that
cool
better?
dodging. Why
guy.
would Kid dodge? He's not dodging.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
He's not. Kid is not
Is that
dodging.
better?
Kid is a cool guy.
Let me just
Still
start here
a
like
bit
this.
dark though.
Is that better?
It's a bit. It's still dark. It's still dark though.
Yeah. Um,
It's better. All right,
it's
cool.
still a bit dark though.
Okay. Let's wait for him to
It's a
get to
bit. It's
where.
still
Sorry,
dark.
I'm in like.
It's still
Yeah,
dark
kid
though.
is,
Okay, let me get
kid
somewhere
is
relaxed
very
then.
polite. Don't mind him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
let's
Where
let's
is
wait
my
for him
I
to
phone?
think
get
I
to
think
where.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid,
I
your
think he'll be
dance.
fine. Is it better?
Kid
Very
is
He's
better.
very
very
nice. We're
polite.
going to
Don't
miss
mind him.
your dance steps and
Hi, hi,
everything.
hi.
Okay, yeah. Where is nice
Your,
better?
your, I know it's
Yeah,
like you
kid,
like.
your dance.
Yeah.
Me
Do
personally,
you
I'm
have
going to
plans
miss
to
your
learn
dance,
more?
your
I mean,
dance
like
steps and
learn
everything.
how to
Your
dance the Nigerian
your
way.
your.
Thank you so much.
I know it's like you like. Yeah. Are you? You have plans to learn more? I mean, like learn how to dance the Nigerian way.
You know what? Yeah, I think I did a shout out to all my friends that are dancers, so they can like teach me how to dance the Nigerian way, the zanki, all that kind of stuff. So we'll definitely work on that. But the way I dance is my style. I think it's just me
Yeah.
and
It
my
makes yes.
me and my mode, me and
It makes
my
us happy a lot.
zone,
I think
and
that your dance steps
like
in
it
the
makes people
house
happy, and I love
made a
it.
lot of people like got
But
Yeah.
engaged with
I
you.
think I would
Yes.
like
And
to.
we
I
always
would.
wanted to see you
It
dance
makes us
every
Sorry.
happy a lot.
Saturday or
I think that was
I
like
know
Yeah.
the
the
last
dance
class
steps
you
in the
had,
house
you did with them,
made a lot of people like they got enthusiastic and
Nicole,
we always wanted to see you
Yeah.
and
dance
the one,
every
you know,
Saturday or
I think it was the
the
wild
last
tax.
class you
You
had
really
with you
danced,
them
you
Nicole.
really danced like you knew that we were waiting to see your dance. That network is so bad.
Yes.
Also
Yes. Yes.
drinks
Yes.
that you won.
I did.
I think it was the wild tax. You really danced.
Yeah. So
You really danced like you knew that
yeah.
we were waiting to see your dance.
So
That
kid, now that you're out of
the
the
network is so
house,
bad.
I want to that I've seen like some of your interviews you had in the past, and I saw that you were people didn't understand what you were
Yeah.
saying, that you
So
Hello.
misquoted a lot of times
yeah.
on Twitter,
So kid,
and
now that you're out of the house,
the
I
Wire
want
Gang,
to
the Wire Gang
that I've
president.
seen like some of your interviews you had in the past,
Do you
and
understand?
I saw that
Wire Gang,
you were
Wire Gang
people didn't
president.
understand what
So
you're saying, that you
I
misquoted a
wanted
lot
some
of times
clarification because I
on
know that some
Twitter,
people were saying that
and
you said that
the Wire Gang
that
president.
you out of the house, you have
Yes,
some
that
video clips,
Wire
Yeah.
Gang,
and that
Wire Gang
you have
president.
a
So
change of mind.
I wanted some
Did
clarification
you
because I know that
specifically
some people
call
were saying
anybody's
that
name?
you said that
Oh,
out of the house, you saw some video clips, and that you have a change of mind. Did you specifically call anybody's name?
yeah,
I didn't call no one's
yeah,
name. The issue is, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I said that I wanted to wait until everybody comes at the house so that we'll sit down and we'll meet face to face because that was the mature thing to do. And everybody
yeah.
thought I had a real change of mind. or change of heart.
Yeah.
So they started saying different people's names. What I said was, I don't want to keep mentioning names or saying people that are still in the house. Because, see, what you have to understand is that their teams here are working so hard to keep their housemates in the house. If you're on Lekon's team, Dora's team, Ozo's team, Nengi's team, V, Neo, Trinity, their team is working so hard to keep them in. What they don't need is me coming along and saying names. So I'm trying to stay quiet. So when they come out the house, we can sit down like man to
I know
man
that you have a foundation
and discuss how we can move forward. But then the blogs twisted it and made it sound like I was pissed off with somebody or annoyed with somebody.
What
Yeah.
is actually
You know?
all about on my life now, the foundation.
Okay, Kid, I know that you have a foundation. I heard so much about your foundation, and I kind of did my research about the foundation.
Sure.
So tell us what it's actually all about on my life now, the foundation.
All right, so the foundation basically is about empowering kids, empowering people in general. So basically, the issue I've come to realize is that in this world, it's very hard to cure poverty. Poverty is almost incurable. But what I can do is that you can empower one person, who can then go on to empower 10 people, and those 10 people can then go on to empower 20 people. So my foundation is all about if you have a business idea or something and you come to us and you need 100k, 200k, 500k, 50k, or whatever it is, we can then give you the finances and the support you need to start your business, so you can then go on to make a living and then hopefully help people. So that's the idea. But eventually I want to go into other African countries, go into the whole continent, in the distant
What
future.
is it called?
So that's the whole general idea of the foundation.
Okay. What is the foundation? What is it called? I mean, like, I know that you started it when you were in England.
Yeah, Chip is right. I haven't thought of the name
What
yet,
is it called?
so I can't really mention names yet because of um of legal issues. So I haven't really come up with a name. But if I speak too much about the name, it might cause some problems. But I promise you, I will have a name for you by sometime in early October,
And
early
also,
mid
in the
October. I'll have a
house,
name for you guys.
before you left the house, I noticed
Okay,
that
we're going to
you
do
also
like a
started
press
showing a
conference
lot
to
of interest
announce it
in music.
officially.
I saw you and
Yeah. Maybe not on a
one
massive
night
scale, but I'll
after
definitely
you guys
announce it.
had dinner. You freestyle.
Okay. And also in
Do
the
you
house, before you left the
anyway
house,
like really
I
plan
noticed
to go
that
into
you
music or you're
also
just having
started showing a
fun?
lot of interest in music. I saw you and Lekon a lot of nights. You guys, after you guys had dinner, you freestyle. Do you, in any way, like really plan to go into music, or just having fun?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I said I saw you when you were in the house, you and Lekon. Like a lot of times you guys were singing together, like freestyling, singing together.
Hello, sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Yeah.
Will you look at
Yeah.
that aspect too? Like
Yeah, I said I
music,
saw
you
you
look at
when you were in
music
the house,
aspect.
you and Lekon. Like a lot of times you guys were singing together,
Yeah,
like
music. I mean,
freestyling,
like
Oh
you guys
yeah.
were acting
together.
like when Leko is out of the house, you might do something
Will you
together
look at that
musically.
aspect too,
Or
like
it's just for fun.
music? You look at music aspect.
Am I looking at the musical aspect?
Yeah, music. Will you? I mean, like you guys were acting like when Leko is out of the house, you might do something together musically, or it's just for fun.
Oh yeah. No, for me, like I've always said, I want them. Whoever I'm going to work with in the house, I will want that person to come out. Once they reach out to me, we can sit down. You have to understand, those people are going to be very, very busy. They're going to have a bunch of like media stuff to do, a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff to
Okay.
be,
I
stuff
need
to
something. There's
attend to,
something
and
very important.
I
I
don't
need
want
you
to
to
rush
clear
anything.
out
So
on this my
when
life.
when
Because I
Lakon or whoever
saw
comes at the
when you
house
did that interview, I saw
and
so
they hit
many
me up,
things, and I know
of
that
course we can
you were
sit down and work something
misquoted
out.
or what you said was
Yeah.
misconstrued.
Okay, kid.
But I
I
said,
need
okay, since I'm going to
something.
have you on
There's
my life,
something
I need
very
you
important. I need you to
to
clear
clear it
out
out.
on this my life,
Sure.
because
At
I
any point in
saw
time,
when
during
you
your
did that
interview,
interview,
at
I
any
saw
point
so
in
many
time,
things, and I know that
say anything like
you were misquoted
anything
or
bad about the con,
what you
like
said was
you're not going to
misconstrued.
talk,
But I
because
said, okay,
before
since
you
I'm
came
gonna
out
have
of
you
the
in my
house,
life, I need you
Reneg gave an
to clear
interview
it
and
out.
said that
Did
you
you
make sure that you and
at any
Lekon
point in time during your
never
interview, did you
friends.
at any point in time
So did you
say
in any of the
anything like
interviews?
anything bad
Yeah.
about Lekon, like you're not gonna, because before you come out of the house, Linek gave an interview and said that she make sure that you and Lekon would never are never friends. So did you in any of the
Listen,
interviews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
If you have not heard it from me directly, then it's not true. There's so many people out there saying, speaking on my behalf. If you have not heard it from Kid directly, from my
Yeah.
Instagram page, and bear in mind, I have not
Yeah.
had control of my social media. I have not had control of all my social media accounts. But if you haven't heard it from my Instagram or my Twitter, only today
So are you
have I
guys listening
took
that
control
he
of my
never
social
said
media
that? Are you
today.
guys
So
listening?
if you have not heard from my
Troublemakers,
Instagram,
are
or
you
my
guys listening to
Twitter,
what he just said
the
now?
real
He never
Kiddwaya
said that.
or Kiddwaya on Instagram,
He never
or
said
me
it.
coming on live to say it with my mouth, then it's not true. So people should just use their brains and just
So are you guys
relax,
listening? That he never said
Yeah.
that. Are you guys listening?
Kid is dancing, but you
Troublemakers,
guys.
are you guys listening what he just said now? He never
Tell
said
me,
that.
I never said that.
I,
This
but,
is
I,
my
but I just saw you.
point.
I just saw you do like
Thank
this
you.
now. So why is that not dancing? Why did you do like this?
Oh, I love
You
the
see?
song.
Yeah. Kid is dancing for you guys.
I'm not dancing. I'm not dancing. I wasn't dancing.
I just saw you. I just saw you. I just saw you do like this.
Why
Now.
you
So why
actually
you
network
that
is
not
so
dancing?
bad
Which
Why
one?
why
that
like
they
This one?
actually stop
Can't
it
see you.
online.
Yeah, you have to be here. You have to
So
be here.
Kitty, no, it's
You have
okay.
to be here.
Now, do you also have plans to go into movie?
actually
I mean,
when
like
when
an
you
actor?
actually network is so
I know you're
bad.
very good. I know
that
your very good friend Charles
Actually
Paleke.
disturbing
I
our
know
life
Charles,
and
your very good friend, is
So
I'm so sorry.
Kitty,
so
Yes, yes.
will
no,
you
it's okay.
look at that sector?
Now,
too?
do you also have plans to go into movie? I mean, like an actor. I know you're
Yes,
very.
yes.
I know your very good friend Charles Opaleke. I know Charles is your very good friend. Is a movie producer. So, will you look at that sector too?
Of course, if Charles hits me up and wants to be in his movie, we can sit down with my team and we can discuss that. But of course, definitely a movie is something I want to get into. I've got a massive passion for acting, so that is something I will
Okay,
I will
now
look
that you're out
at.
of the house
Again,
now,
I've got many offers.
who do you think?
I've got
I mean,
many offers in
who do you
different
think
things.
would
So
be like make the five final?
yeah, I will
five
definitely go into
final?
movies when I have when something gets presented
Five finals.
for sure.
Okay, now that you're out of the house now, who do you think? I mean, who do you think will be like make the five finals? Five finals.
Honestly, like I said before
Five
in all my
finals.
interviews, it would be very unfair for me to speak about anyone's name when they're going through such a hard process. I want to give absolutely all respect to the team
So do you
and
guys
let
hear
them
that?
to continue work hard. So I don't want to
Wishing
mention
all the
anyone's name because
housemates,
the final is next
wishing
week.
them well.
So it's not
And,
fair for me to try and influence anything from the outside.
So did you guys hear that?
Sorry, I'm trying to get some.
He's
questions
wishing all the
from your-
housemates, wishing them well.
from your fans.
And,
because I'm waiting. Um, Kid is ready to answer anybody's question. So
Sorry, I'm trying to get some questions
Yeah, no, sure. Don't worry. Of course.
from your fans because
Kid,
they'll
now
be
that you're out
waiting.
of the house, what do you think about the house?
Kid is ready to answer anybody's question. So
They said to tell you that tell the neck you love the neck. Your fans
Kid,
say,
now that
tell
you're out
her
of the
that
house,
you love
what
her
do
neck.
you need to talk about now? With his voice.
Sorry?
They said to tell you that tell the neck you love the neck. The fans said tell her that we love her, the neck.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell her. Thank you guys. She's a great person, man. Honestly, she's very hardworking. A very hardworking, strong black independent woman. And you guys
Okay,
need to
you
get behind
guys,
her.
you guys
Get
have
by
come
her.
again.
If we
My
do
life,
more
like
for our
I said,
women,
my life
we
is
get
not about
behind more of our women.
negativity.
We'll go further in
And
this life. I've been saying
I
that every
asked
time.
my guests what I want to ask
Let's get
them.
behind our strong women
And
and not
I'm
try
not
and
doing
bash
this
them
live
down.
because I want Kid to come and answer a question that
Okay, you guys, you guys have come again. My life, like I said, my life is
I'm
not
just
about
cruising with
negativity.
the cruise master.
And I asked my guests what I want to ask them.
Say anything
And
that make
I'm not doing this like because I want Kid to come and answer a question that make anybody bragging. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just cruising.
Yeah.
I'm just cruising with the cruise master. We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Not because I want you to say anything that make anybody bragging. I said that before we in my life with
I heard something
you know,
and I knew
with,
he didn't say that.
with
So
quiz.
I wanted to just clear.
So please, this is not about
that he has done that. So please,
asking them questions and
this
make you guys
human
go
beings,
brag them
okay?
on social media.
Let's not
I heard
like
something
create more
and I
animosity
knew
among
you
them.
didn't say that. So I
Right?
wanted to
You can
just
come out and
clarify
Yeah,
more
thank you.
and
No, I
like
Do a
all
lot
appreciate
of
of
that.
that.
things together.
Actually,
So
So,
please,
kid, I'm going to ask you.
no.
this this
Um,
this
I know
this
that
these
you also
guys are
said that
human beings,
when
okay?
they come out of the house, you guys
Let's
want to
not
do a lot of things
like
together.
create more
Like, what are you
animosity
looking
among
at
them.
that you want to do with
All
them?
right,
Some
so
of
they
the
can come out
housemates.
yeah.
and and do a lot of things together. So kid,
Sure.
I'm going to ask you. Um, I know that you also said that when they come out of the house, you guys are going to do a lot of things together. Like, what are you looking at that you want to do with them? Some of
Yeah,
the housemates.
Oh, of course, all of them are talented.
yeah,
So again, like I've always said, once they come out of the house and we sit down face to face, we can all discuss what do you guys need, what do you want to do. But for now, it's very
Yeah.
difficult to talk about that. I mean, we're gonna be
then
so
also
busy
keep
with so many different things
you know you were
that
I
it
told
makes
the
no
people
sense
that
for
the
me to
first
say
thing
I
that
want to do
you're
this or
going to
do
do when
that.
you leave the
What I
house is
do
to go
want to
back
do
to the
is
gym.
just
So you
wait for
said
them
that
to
are
come
you
out
back at the gym right
and we
now?
can actually sit down and take that further.
Then also, kid, you told the people that the first thing that you want to do when you leave the house is to go back to the gym. So have you said, are you back at the gym right now?
Oh my God, you know what? I've not had a chance to get back in the gym. Listen, the interviews have been back to back. They're even as late as 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I haven't had a chance to get back to the gym yet because I'm sleeping really late. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm waking up early
You guys
and it's just
you have to
repeating for the
send
whole
Keith
week.
some of
But
these
once
questions.
I'm
You
back
have
in
to send him a
Abuja,
DM.
my home city, I'll get
And
back in the gym.
have you seen your friend? Okay,
And you guys will see a
put this in
different
there.
kid
Somebody
physically.
asked, have you seen your friend DJ Poppy?
Okay. You guys will have to send
Yeah.
Kid some of these questions here. You have to send him a DM. And have you seen your friend? Okay, I think
Okay.
put things in there. Somebody
Some of
asked,
them are
have you
getting
seen your
angry and
friend
they're saying that why am
Poppy?
I not asking questions about
Have I
Erica?
seen her?
But I wanted
Yeah.
to initially, but I changed my mind about
I'm not
asking
sure.
about Erica
She's not in
because
the
I'm
country right
sure
now.
he's answered questions about Erica that you guys must have seen on other lights.
She's not around.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Some of
debate
them
a
are
bit.
getting
The
angry
only
and they're saying
thing
that
I'm going to
why am
ask
I not
Kid
asking
about
questions about Erica?
Erica is
But I wanted to initially, but I changed my mind
will
about
we
asking
see
about
them in
Erica because
future
I'm
like
sure
acting movies
he's
together, like doing
answered
movies
questions
together?
about Erica that you guys must have seen on other lights. So I'm going to debate a bit. The only thing I'm going to
Yeah.
ask Kid about Erica is, do we see them in future like acting movies together, like doing movies together?
You guys should ask me how she's doing. Is she okay? How she's doing mentally? How's her health?
Yeah.
That's the kind of question I should be asked. Like this kind of thing. I've always said just Erica needs um her space and time to think about a lot of things. She's got a lot of stuff going on with her career, so I don't really want to talk about those things. Like I think you guys should just respect
So did you guys hear that?
Erica's
Hopefully
decision.
they will
When the time
stop together
comes,
in future.
when she needs to come out and speak, she will speak. So
And
you know, just respect her and just
do you also like
give her that time and freedom.
you talked about your father when you were in the house about
So did you
your
guys hear
dad
that? Hopefully they'll do stuff
with his
together in
political
future.
friends and everything. Do you also see yourself
And
going to that route in the future, like
Kid,
politics?
you also like you talked about your father when you were in the house about your dad with his political friends and everything. Do you also see yourself going to that route in the future, like politics?
If the people want that, then that's something they look at.
Because do you know I
Like I
asked you
said,
that
I'm a
question?
man of people.
In the
I want to help.
house,
I
there
want
was
to
one
empower.
good quality about
I want people
about you
around
in
me
the
to be
house is
successful.
that you were
So
able to manage
if
everybody.
the people think I'm worthy
You
enough
were
to
able
serve
to
them,
manage everybody,
then that's something I can definitely look
and
into.
Because you know I asked you that
so that's why I
question.
asked you that
In
question.
the
If
house,
you, I
there's
mean, like you
one good
acted
quality
so
about
well
you
that even
about you
if
in the house is
something
that
like
you were able to
angered
manage everybody.
you
You were
Yeah.
able
I
to
never
manage
saw you in that house
everybody,
fought with everybody,
and
anybody. Even the first time I
so
thought
that's
you
why I
that
asked you
you
that
lost your
question.
cool was the
If
day
you,
that
I mean, like you acted
that day
so well
that
that even
Lucy
if
said
something like angered
what did you
you,
say now that
you
about not being inside the same
you
room
never I never
not being
saw
in
you
the
in that
same room
house
with you
fight
guys.
with anybody.
You were hot that day. You
Even
were
the
really
first
hot
time I
that day,
thought you
but
would have
you
lost your
held
cool was the day
yourself.
that Lucy said what did she say now that about not being inside the same not being in the same group with you guys.
Yeah.
You were hot that day, didn't you? You were really hot that day, but you held yourself.
No, I wasn't hurt at all. The
Keep your
reason why I
fans.
made it seem like I was hurt
They're
is
saying that.
everybody else
Sorry to
was making a
cut you.
big
They said
deal
that
out
you
of
take
it.
off your shit.
If you remember,
That you take off your
I
sun shade. That they
actually
can't see your face.
went out in the garden
That
when
your
Lucy
face
was
is
in the
so
garden.
dark.
I went out to the garden
They
to
said
give
take
her a
off it.
hug.
They want to see your face. They want to see your eyes.
To give her a hug. Tell her, I
Kid, your
don't.
fans
It's okay.
they're saying that sorry to cut you. They said that you should take off your that you should take off your
So I'm
sunshade that they
listening to your
can't see your face.
explanation about that
that
day
Don't
this
she
worry.
is
said
sugar.
she doesn't want to be in the same group with you guys.
They say
The
take
time
off
will
a
come
veil.
for
They want
that.
to see your face. They want to see your eyes.
They will see my eyes very soon. I love you guys, honestly. You will see my eyes very soon.
So I'm listening to your explanation about that day that Lucy said she doesn't want to be in the same group with you guys.
Yeah, so basically, when she was outside in the garden and she was, really upset, I came to her and
So
I hugged her. I
since
said,
you come out of
"Listen,
the house, have you spoken to
it's
Lucy?
okay. I understand
Have you
why
guys spoke?
you don't want to work with me, and I'm okay with that." And I gave her a kiss on the cheek and a hug, and said, "Don't worry about it."
So since you come out of the house, have you spoken to Lucy? Have you guys spoke?
No, I haven't spoken to her. I haven't spoken to her, but I know she met up
Okay,
with
you
her
guys can see
housemates like
that
last week.
Kid actually had to
Again,
force
I've been
himself
really
to be on
busy,
this
really,
live.
really, really busy. But
So
when I
because
get a
it's
chance to,
busy,
when I
you guys
finish my
can see,
media
and
stuff in Lagos, hopefully this
I
week,
had to
I'll
make sure I
see her.
drag
I'll
him
hit her
on.
up.
Okay, you guys can see that
You don't
Kid
get
actually
Kelego. See,
had to force himself to be on this live. So because
and
he's busy, as you guys can see,
yeah,
and
your fans are asking that when will
I
they
have to
see
make
a
sure I
picture of
drag
you
him
and
on.
Erica together now that you're out of the house.
No. It's no forcing.
You know,
Of
get
course, I like
Kelego.
to.
See,
Did
For
you
my
guys
people,
see?
I love
and
to ask questions. So don't worry.
yeah, your fans are asking that when will they see a
No,
picture of you and Erica
they want
together
you to be asking
now
about
that you're out of the
Erica. No,
house?
it's not going to be all about Erica. Other things.
God timing is the best
Kid
timing.
has plans to go.
Did you guys hear him?
I'm telling you, I don't know. They're just asking questions that
No,
stupid questions.
they want you to be asking about Erica. No,
So when are
it's
you
not going to
finishing
be
your
all
media
about
rounds?
Erica. It's other things. Kid has plans to go.
When are you finishing your media rounds?
I'm telling you, I don't know. They're just asking questions that necessary questions. So when are you finishing your media rounds?
When am I done?
When are you finishing your media rounds?
I mean, in Lagos, maybe on Friday,
It's
Saturday,
something I
hopefully
want to ask
tomorrow.
you that
But
somebody
with
begged me
these
to
things, they
ask you
keep coming up
particularly.
every
So
day.
I'm
So
going to read it out
I'm
to
not
you.
really sure yet, but hopefully soon.
I don't want to ask
There's
questions
something I
that
want
will
to
make
ask you
anybody
that somebody
cry.
begged me to
I'm not
ask you
interested in
particularly.
that.
So
Just,
I'm
I
trying
just
I
want
want
you
to
to
read it
put
out to
together
you.
what you of my life.
Um,
So when are you going to Abuja? Your fans they want to know you're going to Abuja.
I don't want to ask questions that will make anybody drag you. I'm not interested in that. I just want to peace with you. That's why I'm giving you all my life. Yeah. So when are you going to Abuja? Your fans they want to know you're going to Abuja.
Guys, Abuja is my city. I absolutely love you guys.
Kid, did I ask you that
Honestly, don't
question?
worry.
That what do you miss
Honestly,
most about
don't
Biggie's
worry.
house right now?
Did I ask you that question? Like, what do you miss most about Biggie's house right now?
I miss doing the tasks. The tasks were so fun. I miss them a lot. They were very fun.
Okay, guys, I need to. Was this
It's not
supposed to
every
be
day
like
you
more
get to
than
wake up
50
and get a
minutes?
chance
Kid,
to
I'm
win
gonna
some
let
money
Kid go.
while you're
Kid is
doing
actually somewhere right
things you
now. I'm
enjoy.
gonna
So the
have
tasks were
to
amazing. Man. It really brought a smile to my
drag him
face. I
out.
loved it.
And all of you that are waiting for me to ask Kid questions that will make you guys go
Okay,
and lie
guys, I
again
need
about him
to. It
on
wasn't
social
supposed to
media.
be like more than
Too bad.
15 minutes with Kid. I'm going to
I
let
find it
Kid go.
very.
Kid is actually somewhere right now, but I have to
I'm not here to please you guys.
drag him out.
I'm not.
And
I wasn't in Biggie's
all of you
house.
that are waiting for me to ask Kid questions that will
Do you
make you guys
understand?
go and lie
So
again about him on social media. Too bad.
yes, Kid,
You find it
Kid, go
very.
and enjoy yourself because these people they want me to ask you questions that will
I'm not here to
that they
please
go
you
and teach
guys.
on social media
I'm not.
again.
I wasn't in Biggie's house. You
Oh, I
understand?
love this
So
song,
I
man.
can
This
hear the
song is
song,
good.
lovely song. I'm enjoying it too.
Nice to
yes,
me.
Nice
Can
song.
you hear it? Can you hear
Kid,
it?
go and enjoy yourself because these people they want me to ask you questions that they'll go and
But
twist on
but
social media
Axel,
again.
Yes, go close to the so they
but
can hear
Axel,
the
can I hear
song,
the
so they
song?
can be happy.
Can you hear it?
Let them listen to the song.
I can hear the song, lovely song. I'm
Eh,
enjoying it
it's
too.
sweet, man. It's sweet.
Nice
It's
song.
sweet. I'm gonna bring it close to the speaker. Let the fans hear the song as well. Hold on.
Yes, go close to the so they can hear the song, so they can be
Kid
happy.
is catching cruise, though. You
Let them
know, just
listen
they're
to the
killing
Hold
song.
on.
yourself. He's having fun. He's enjoying his life.
Oh, it changed.
Kid is catching cruise. Cruise master. You guys just they're killing yourselves for nothing.
I'm just catching my cruise. I'm just catching my cruise.
Kid is catching cruise, though. You are just there killing yourself. He's having
I'm,
fun. He's
I'm
enjoying his
catching
life.
my. I'll just catch that, don't worry.
Yeah, don't mind them. They want me to ask you. They
Kid is
want me to
catching
ask you questions that will
cruise
make that will
master.
make you
You
guys
are
say
just
what
taking
you don't mean,
yourself
and they
for
will
nothing.
now start writing.
Honestly, you've been a
questions.
great.
So if you guys find it, if you guys find it
thank
very
you so much
boring,
for
too
your
bad. I'm
questions. Like,
sorry.
you've been really
Not
comfortable.
here to please you guys.
And shout out to you as well, man. I really
Keith,
Yeah,
thank
don't
you
mind
so
them.
much
They want
for
you to ask you.
my
They want you to ask you questions that will make you
have
say what
fun.
you don't
Hope to
mean, and
see
you
you
now
soon.
start writing
Take
on social
care
media.
and have a lovely
If you guys find
evening.
it very boring, too bad. I'm sorry. I'm not here to please you guys. Keith, thank you so much for
Oh, you
coming
guys,
on.
please, Keith does
Have
not have
fun.
time. Oh. You guys are just killing yourselves. He's
Take
just a
care.
quiz master. He's just
Thank you
having
so
fun.
much.
Have
I
a
love you all,
lovely
guys. Thanks
evening.
for this.
Bye.
I beg, he has left Jared. The boy is going to go and enjoy himself. Just a worried herself. People are just looking for controversy around them.